Hello, Aquarius. Welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I am Nicole. All right, guys, this is just going to be a quick reading for this week. See what energies are floating around for you as we're into the full moon today, and well, started yesterday. So see what's happening for all of you guys. And so, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, cross watchers, if that is you. Discern the messages accordingly, of course. I know that not every reading is for you. Also, if you're interested in diving deeper, you can reach out to me through the email in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. Just my behind here. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on for this week for you guys. Spirit for Aquarius. I hope your reading is lighter than the one I just did for Taurus, Holy Toledo. All right. Aquarius, what's going on? Are we changing our way? Are we trying to change our ways? I feel like for some of you, you're contemplating doing things a bit differently. Make sure you watch how much forcefulness you're using, though, because I feel like whatever you're dealing with right now, or maybe dealing with this week, you're going to want to keep it surface level. You may be ready for massive change, and somebody else may not be on the same wavelength as you. Okay, so it's understanding where it is that you're coming from and then seeing the perspective of the other side and how that comes together. It's going to have to be finding compromise and understanding through a particular situation. It has the potential to create positive change if it is handled in the appropriate fashion, is what they're giving me. Dependability. This is about trusting, offering word, keeping your word. You may be coming in a little fiery, a little hot into some type of situation at this time. Just mind your words. You in anything that we ever do, when we go out in public or we meet people or whatever, we kind of have to get a feel for who they are and where they are. You know, you wouldn't go up and say to the lady at the grocery store some rotten joke that you could share with your best friend, right? Like you could just say it and they'd be like, oh yeah, that's you. That, you know, they know your personality or what have you. So you obviously have to kind of like wear different hats per se in dealing with certain people, depending on where they are in your circle or if they're even in your circle at all. So it's going to be they need to be very mindful of the words that we're using and how we go about that, because it can, when it's done correctly, it can bring things into balance and togetherness, but it's going to have to be filling out a situation so that it takes form with natural flow rather than being forced. All right, very simple message. Very simple message, but to the point. I like that. The last reading I did was not that case. It was crazy. All right, for Aquarius, please, Spirit words. What do you got for them? For Aquarius for this week, please, Spirit. Yeah, bearing fruit. It's going to be the way you handle a situation, guys. You can unify things. You can bring things together. They can be very lovely, but you're going to have to come from a lovely space, right? Like, I think you mean well, and that's cool, and that's good. Like you need to, right? Good intentions always, but it's gonna be, you're gonna have to find a way to harmonize and put any maybe past feelings or upsets or anything like that to the side, so that things have a new beginning, that you can revolutionize how you're going. Choices, and that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Choices and movement. It's going to be up to you how you handle yourself. So, you know, just be discerning of your behavior and how you're coming across with whatever you're dealing with. Because I do feel like you're trying to make some forward progress, which is cool. That's awesome. Forward progress, we'll take it, right? Absolutely. Any progress is progress. So that's going to be very imperative as you're moving through this week, or maybe even into next week and through this full moon period. Step into the lighter side, Aquarius. Don't be so analytical. Don't be so spacey. You know, trying to like, you know, it's like, I'm not trying to doll you out in any way. But the easier of a time that you have with other people, the easier your interactions are going, you know, like the way you come across in an easier connotation is going to be an easier playing field for dealing with other people, if you're following what I'm saying. I don't know if that came out the right way or not. All right, let's see here. For Aquarius for this week, Spirit. Adjacent possibilities. You do. You're going to have many different options on how you're doing things or saying things, but you're also going to have to find the patience. Don't be sharp-tongued. Don't be quick to react, because there's many different possibilities of how things can go. So step into that, but you're overthinking it. Oh my God, stop it. Stop overthinking the things around you and what it is that you're trying to unify. Just because maybe you make a bold move, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you go out and you ask somebody out for coffee or something, and they're like, yeah, you know, maybe but I just have some things going on right now, and there's some time. Just because there's possibilities of what could potentially happen and you don't know the outcome, you're just going to have to sit back and be patient right now, okay? It's about patience. I don't think that the other side of whatever this is bad. They're just trying to keep things, I don't want to say out of their atmosphere, but that's how it came out, but they're teetering. Like they're taking their time with it, and it's going to slow you down, where your thought process was to how you want to move forward. Your energy is coming in very quickly for me. But the other person may not be on the same level as you. So it's understanding where both sides are coming from, right? Father of Swords, yeah, it feels confusing to you. You're also aware that whatever this is could go multiple ways, you know, and, oh, cheese and crackers. There you are, Aquarius, though, the star. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. You know, I feel like you're like, this could either come together really well or fall apart really badly. But I don't think that this is going to turn out bad. You've got the 3 of Cups underneath it. So whatever it is that's kind of hanging out in your headspace of whatever this idea or these situations that you're toying with, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't feel anything ill. I don't feel anything that is exhausting. Like, I think it's more you overthinking a process. So, what is this patience about? Yeah, whoever you're dealing with, they may think you might have some ulterior motives, maybe because they're also kind of getting up in their head, and you've got that Mother of Cups there, Father of Wands. If there's any, this may be just a matter of, let's see, the World, something needing to come to a close. And this may be some past stuff. You know, when people tend to kind of be in the space to need to protect themselves, they're dealing with that because they've been hurt before, right? We protect ourselves physically, emotionally, mentally, because we've been in an uncomfortable position. We know what that feels like. So I would say to you to just, and I feel like where they're not emotionally opening up to things, that puts you in a headspace. So it's kind of like the conflict between the heart and the head, if this is internal within you as well. And then taking action, you know, try not to be, like, I don't feel like you're going to have a bad result. I think you're overthinking it. There's really a need to gain perspective on where people are coming from. It's not as complicated as it's being made out to be. Anxiety, what is this about, Spirit? 2 of Cups. What are you trying to pull together? Father of Pentacles in reverse and the 2 of Cups. I'm going to say if you are hanging on to the Hierophant, whatever this is for you guys, moving forward, distance, equal reciprocity, independence. whatever this was or whatever this is, what's this? 4 Cups. Communication. I feel like you're just disappointed with communication. Maybe something didn't come together the way that you had hoped it would. Left you feeling a bit unstable, kind of going back into your hiding hole. But I want to say to you, understand that the communication, that Daughter of Swords is speaking a truth. They're a messenger, right? Like, they're speaking a truth to you. It may not be the truth that you like, but it is the truth. And that word truth, the Spirit's just going truth, truth, truth. Like you've moved on from the 10 of Swords to this Daughter of Swords, and I don't usually see those as like stepping up. But maybe what ideas or thoughts that you had, you were trying to manifest a 10 of Cups, and it got squashed. But it's honest communication. Why would you want to invest your energy into something that doesn't work? You know, that's a waste of your good resources that are yours. So think about that, okay? All right. Aquarius, when it comes to love, let's go. Retreat. Did you retreat for a while? Do you feel the need to retreat? That's also that 4 of Cups. New love. A new person has restored your romantic feelings for Aquarius for this week. So this can also be a renewal of love for those of you who are already in partnerships. Maybe you guys had to kind of like take a minute, collect yourselves, pull yourselves together. For others of you that are single, you know, it was time to just take some time for yourself. And that's what you needed to do. And then, you know, who knows? I don't know. Aquarius. I feel like April will be something new will come in, calling in your soulmate. You're working on it, and there's that caring connections that popped out over there too. You are working on it. You're recognizing, like I said, you have to let go of the things that aren't working for you. And it says to stay optimistic about your love life. Things will shift. They will get better. Again, if this is a renewal, you know, if you have a partner in your life already, step into the more positive aspects of things, of why you love each other, why you're appreciative of each other, why you're there to begin with. For others of you, again, if you're single, you know, it's coming. It's coming, but you have to learn how to let go of the things that aren't serving you either. You've got to make room on that plate, right? For the things that you do want to call in. So a very simple message, Aquarius. Don't get in your head. Accept things for what they are. You just may not be on the same field or with somebody else, or they may not be on the same playing field as you. Don't hone your sights in on just one particular outcome. That's that creating that expectations. Then we tie those expectations to a particular person, and then we become very disappointed sometimes when it doesn't quite go the way that we had hoped that it would. But yeah, when you retreated, there was a need for forgiving and learning. Staying optimistic is to trust that the universe has your back. New love right behind that very soon. I'm telling you guys, give it till April. If you're single, give it till April. For those of you again who are in partnership, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good. You guys are good this week. Don't worry about it. Everything's all right. All right, Aquarius, this was your reading. If you found that it resonates, hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so. It's one of the greatest ways to show your appreciation of the channel, and I appreciate it very much. And so do the other people, as they then see it pop up in their feed as well. And then, guys, mid-month, try to get some stuff out again for you all. I'm wishing you the very best week. Take care of yourselves. Cleanse, release, renew, rejuvenate under this full moon period, all right? Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.